Give it a second to start recording. There we go. Yes, I did forget to start recording. No big deal. So I'll just reiterate a couple things just for the sake of the recording. Nathan, what's the difference to you if it's recording or not? But thank you, Mason. I appreciate that. So like I was saying, is when we're online right now, like I said, it's different from when we were in the spring. You can fail. So you have to make sure you're submitting your work and you're doing your work. We're also taking attendance, whereas we weren't doing that in the spring. So like if you're active in your Teams meetings, then you're being marked present. If you had contacted administration or the school with your parents and you were deemed asynchronous, meaning that you didn't have access for some reason to the live Teams meetings, then you can still be marked present as long as you are logging into D2L and doing the work. However, if you are not asynchronous, if you're synchronous, thanks Nathan, I'll answer that in a minute, then you have to be coming onto the Teams meetings, or at least one of them. Okay, Zach, is that your hand up?
Zach, you can ask a question.
Oh, yeah. What was I about to ask? So, like, the test review that we got on paper is the exact same one, like, exact same one as the one online.
It should, yeah, it definitely should be. I didn't know if I didn't know you guys got a test review on paper.
I didn't.
I did.
What day, did you get it?
I don't know. I just have it here, though.
And it's Unit 2 test review, or is it Unit 1?
My best guess is probably going to be the Unit 1 one.
Because I didn't think that I didn't think that I gave you guys your test reviews before the break, but maybe I did. I just don't remember. It was a long time ago, and my memory is horrible.
To the best of my knowledge, no.
All right. Well, maybe I did give it up. I don't remember. But either way, double check and make sure it's the same. Let me see. Zach, I'm gonna open it up on the computer here, so when I'm sharing my screen, and then you tell me if you have yours in front of you, if it's the same. It should be. Okay. So does it look the same? You've got your 6 precepts of the Catholic Church and the 9 characteristics of Christ-like love on a separate, like definitions on a separate paper. And then you've got your questions for a short answer. Moral decision making. 4 types of sin and the 5 types of truth in the Bible. Is that the same? Where's Zach? The paper to online is the same. Okay, thanks, Sam. So I must have given it out in face-to-face. I don't remember this, but I'm happy I did. So if you guys have paper copies, that's going to be helpful. Because like I said, it's just going to be way easier if you have the test review like in paper copy in front of you when you're doing the test, rather than having to like open it on Word and then also then coming and clicking onto your test. And then if you have another thing, going back onto Word. It's just going to be easier that way. Although I think you can, like, I don't know, Max, you have to do it manually, but with like PCs, like I could do this and then click like this part and then move to the side, and it should open up that, and then I should be able to open up another page alongside it. So you could do it like this. That way you have your tests on this side and then your review on the other side. That might be a good idea.
Honestly, I just printed mine off when I was done.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I think it'd be a better idea to have it in paper, but if you don't, then you can do like that side-by-side little trick. Nathan, I don't know how you can't see my screen. Technology, I don't know how to do it. Does anybody in here right now, have you ever ran into the issue where you can't see my screen, but you can just see my face and how to get to my screen?
No, it's been fine for me. Half the time I just kind of have the PowerPoints open on my own thing and I do them by myself, so.
Yeah. Devin, on the first day, did you have to click something in order to be able to see my screen rather than just my face? And just switch to your phone and then it works that way. Like I know you can open up, like Nathan, if you're using your computer, you can open the Teams meeting up on your phone as well. Like I have it open on my phone as well, if you can see. So you can be in it at like both at the same time. So that way, like if you are unable to see my screen when you're on the computer, you should be able to do it from your phone. So you can maybe try that. Like Apple has a Teams app, so you can download the Teams app, log in, and then have access to everything. So try that, and then we'll see if that works. All right, I'm just gonna scroll up here. But yeah, so like I was saying, to get to your test, I've linked it both here and here. Like I said, when I click on this, it's going to automatically go to edit quiz because I'm the creator of the quiz and my D2L is going to be different than yours. But yours will come to just your test. So you can also, from the home page, like I said, click quizzes. And then your Unit 2 test is right here. So you can see when it's available from, you can click on it and then you can begin. I wonder if it'll give me like a preview. It does. So I'll show you in preview what it's going to look like. So you can see as soon as you click on it, it will show, it won't obviously say preview, but it'll say like Unit 2 test for you. It'll have your username here and then the current time. So your description here being you're going to have a time limit of 2 hours unless otherwise stated in your IEP if you have one, to complete this test once you've started it. So make sure your review is complete and you're ready to write when you begin the test, as you are only allowed one chance. So if you scroll down, you can see time allowed 2 hours. How many attempts? You can do 1 attempt. You won't see this because it's just a preview. But basically, it says the timer will not begin until after the setup process is finished. So then you'll just hit start quiz. So once you hit start quiz, I'm not going to do it because then you'll just see everything. But once you hit start quiz, it'll begin and it'll lead you to the questions. So the matching component of the quiz is going to automatically be marked for you once you're done the quiz on D2L. So it'll tell you automatically what you got on that part. The rest I'll have to mark manually, and then you should be able to see it. Let me see. I will show you where you can see it. I'm gonna move this down there. I'm gonna add a box here for you. Hi, Nancy. Grades. Okay. So,
Nathan, mute your mic.
there's a bit of feedback. Okay, so when you click on grades, there isn't going to be anything in there currently. Let's see, there's nothing here for you right now. However, once you're done your quiz, I'm going to have to go in and manually mark them because a lot of them are short answer. So once I manually mark them, I'll be able to add that to your grades section. But you also should be able to come on to the quizzes again and then see your mark, because I'll publish like what you got. So you should be able to, like I said, I'm not super familiar with doing this. So once we're done the tests and I get them marked and get them figured out, then I'll show you. And like during our daily meeting, I'll show you like where you can access your marks. But you will be able to see your marks on for your test on D2L. Okay. So like I've said already, if you guys are struggling to finish your review because you don't have your binder or something from before the break, like I said, if you scroll way down, obviously our daily schedules for each day are a bit long and they're on here, but if you scroll way down, all our stuff that we did before the break is still on here. So you can see this was the day that we started this unit. So everything from here on, so we have Thursday and then Friday, and then scroll back up. And then we had the Monday. So those are the things, those are where you're going to find all the notes, right? So like I said, the Good Samaritan note is where you're going to find the definitions for how to be a loving neighbor, compassion and prejudice. A lot of people, for some reason, get compassion and prejudice mixed up, and I'm not really sure why. So don't forget that prejudice is a bad thing. Compassion is a good thing. So keep that in mind, as well as your See, Judge, Act, Evaluate model handout that you need that. You need to know what questions, like what guiding questions go with each step. And so on and so forth. Yeah. But yeah, I think that's all that I need to go over with you guys. Oops. Does anybody have any questions when it comes to the test review or when it comes to accessing the test or anything like that that you have for me right now that I can answer? Like I said, if you guys at some point today are struggling and you need to ask me questions while you're doing your test review, or even while you're doing your tests, like you can email me and I'll answer them. Or if you want to do a one-on-one Teams meeting at all, like that's fine as well. I did find that some students or some people, like I would be, if I was in class, like if I was a student right now doing virtual learning, I'd be in the same boat. I cannot like focus when I'm at home. Like I that's why I stay at the school so late usually, guys, because like I can't get anything done when I'm at home. It doesn't matter if I have like no distractions around me, I just like can't focus. So if that's the case, don't forget, like you guys can hold each other accountable. So like if you wanted to, like every day after our last Teams meeting, you and like a group of people in the class, like I don't know, for example, maybe like, let's see, maybe we'd have Ava, Autumn, Bree, and Charlie decide that they want to create a Teams meeting, and then you guys can sit and then have your cameras on and your mics on, and then you guys can sit in your Teams meeting and like get your work done and hold each other accountable. That way, like if anybody has questions or you're struggling or something, like you guys can see each other, you can interact while you're doing the work, you can discuss the work, and then inevitably it's kind of similar to like when you were face to face and you guys would be working on something in class, and you can kind of confide in each other. So that might not be a bad idea. Like if you think about it, like I know it seems kind of strange at first just because it is virtual and it's in front of your computer, but once you get used to it, it's no different. Like if you're sitting there in, individually at home, but you're on camera, you're still like working on things, you're still holding each other accountable, and it's way easier to, I guess, focus on getting your work done. So that would be a good suggestion. If that's something that sounds interesting to you. And if that's something that you're maybe interested in, but like you don't want to say it or don't want to set that up, just let me know, and I can always branch people off into what's called breakout groups, like after our last meeting, and then I can put people into different groups, and then you guys you branch off kind of and like meet together instead. But like I said, that being said, if while you're doing your test or while you're working on your assignments and your test review today, you have any questions, I'm available, so just let me know. Mason, what's your question?
Anyone want to see my big suck?
Like pets we're talking? Just laying beside you. Oh, they're so sweet. I would be so distracted, especially when Knox is around. He's so cute. Come here, Knoxy. Come say hi. Come here, big guy. There you go. Good boy. We can give you guys a little bit of a therapeutic release with looking at dogs. Good boy. Okay. Knox is massive. He's a big, scary cat. Oh, how rude. Oh, I also would love to have 100,000 dogs, Devin. Oh, really? My dog, Nathan, or Mason's? Knox. Out of there. Yeah, he's a big King Shepherd. He's 110 pounds of pure dirt. Okay, so does anybody have your Chloe, you have a 5-month-old puppy right now? That would be a pain, especially virtually. I remember when my lab was a puppy and he was just a nightmare. But they're so cute. Yeah, so if you don't have any questions about where am I am clicking the wrong things. If you don't have any questions about review or anything. Oh, Devin, you have a dog. Where did it go? Oh boy. So if you don't have any questions, like I said, about the test or the test review right now, then you're good to go. So cute. I love dogs. Feel free to turn your cameras on and showcase your dogs if you want. We'd love that. But that being said, like I said, if you don't have any questions, then you're good to go. If you have any questions, like you're looking at your test review or anything for me, then let me know. If not, then I'm safe. I think we can probably end this morning meeting. And then instead, if you guys have throughout the day questions for me, just email me. If you want to do a one-on-one Teams meeting with me later, just let me know. And yeah, we can go from there. So if you do your test today, good luck, because tomorrow we start our new unit. So don't forget that we're not going to be going over any like unit 2 stuff as of tomorrow. So keep that in mind. So if you want to do your test, sorry guys, I don't know if you can hear me. My power just went out, so my computer is not connected to the internet, so it's not working in the meeting, but I still had it up on my phone. So hopefully
Yeah, everything just went really, really silent.
Yes, yeah, I don't know, my power just flickered. Maybe somebody got in an accident or something and hit a power line. But good thing I have it up on my phone. But either way, like I was just saying, wrapping things up basically. If you have questions for me, just let me know. And I would maybe suggest trying to attempt your test today at some point if you can, just because everything's still going to be fresh in your mind.
Yeah,
But while you're
Nathan.
doing your test, if you have questions, you can email me and I'll try to answer them as quickly as possible. But yeah, other than that, I think you guys are good to go.
Yeah, I know a bunch of people just went off, so
Yeah, that's no problem. All right. Okay, guys. Well, I'm going to try and figure out this meeting thing on my computer since my power went out. Oh, Devin, where's your dog? Oh, it's so sweet. His tongue hanging out. Oh, they're so cute. I love dogs. That is so cute. All right, guys. You can. Oh, maybe my meeting's gonna start working. I need it on my computer so I can get to the recording. Okay. Here we go.
the recording's still on. You're good.
I know, but I have to like end it from my thing here.
All right, I'm gonna do my test. See it.
Okay. Good luck. All right, guys. Good luck. Email me if you have any questions. You're good to go. Okay. Goodbye.